Hi, so today we'll do a walkthrough of the prototype that we have that has been created as we were doing customers interview. So here you have the list of patients, and for each patient, and you can also add another patient. For each patient you can see the details, all the data that you have about the patient, and also you can take its parameters. By default it will show you the last parameter that has been taken, and you can take a new one also. Uh, as we were following the guide that nurses and practitioners and doctors are using to be trained, we try to mimic it here so that the transition phase will be quite smooth. So as a parameter, you can also access the different antecedents of the patient, and you have all kind of antecedents from lifestyles to familial up to medical also. And for each patient, you have the medical records, and at the level of the medical records, you can see all the records that the patient had, and access it, and add a new one also. So when you access it, you see the details. This one is a key one because it's about the recommendation of doctors. So during the interviews, one thing that's very common among all doctors and all nurses, that they don't like to write and they don't like to type a lot of things. And with recommendation of things that the patient have to take to feel good after, they don't like to type it twice because since they will give the paper to the patient, they prefer to be able to just film the ordinance and upload it directly inside the medical file of the patient. And for each medical record, you can add an exam. You can add a lab test also. So here is the same principle. You want to directly morph with the existing system. So there's no field to be filled here, but just only to upload the results and also give some comments if any. And among those exams, we integrated all the different lab test results, lab tests that are in the country and available to all labs. So at the end, we can see the statistics. The statistics, why do we have that? We have that, first of all, for the management of hospitals, yes, but also that every month, every health facility has to send statistics to the National Health Information System. So instead of doing it by hand, they can just do it directly like this. And by doing so, one thing that really common, they want to see the most frequent diagnosis and more particularly on things like malaria to see the evolution of malaria across the whole country. Also, the number of patient and consultation and the most frequent lab tests that are being requested. So this is the end of this part. Thank you.